ciao amici, مرحبا أصدقائي. اليوم أريد أن أتحدث عن أدوات تعريف. In today's lesson I'm going to explain the definite articles in Italian language. Why I want to do this lesson by explaining the definite articles? Because in Arabic you only have one article, which is al. In Italian we have three articles for the singular and three definite articles for the plural. So we obviously have more than one article, so it can be quite difficult for you to learn the definite articles. So I will try to make everything easy as usual, and it's very important to learn the definite articles because it can give you a better level on your Italian language skills. Articoli determinativi. I'm going to explain the definite articles by using this kind of scheme that I've done with my iPad. Okay, so I'm just in the back. So we have 3 for the singular and 3 for the plural. So the one on top are the singular ones, which are il, lo, la, and then the plural ones, I, gli, le. First of all, in Italian we have another sound, which is gli. So when you find the G, L and letter I together, you pronounce it as y, y. As you can see, there are masculine articles and feminine ones. So the first two, either for the singular or for the plural, are masculine ones. So il, lo, I, gli. The last ones, feminine, la, le. To give you some examples, I will be using the words that I gave you from the lesson number 1 from my previous video, but don't worry if you don't have them with you, because I will be using them once again along the lesson. The first word that I want to use is the word bambino. Okay, so we can say that this word finishes with o, so a vowel, as most of the Italian words. We can say that because this word finishes by o, with a o, it is a masculine singular word. So let's go back to our scheme. If that is a singular masculine word, we can either choose to use this article il or lo. I'm going to explain you later on how we use the lo article. In this case I will be using the article il, so it will be il bambino. If I want this word as a plural, I just need to substitute the letter, the vowel o, with the I. So let me show you, with the I. So it will be bambini. Okay, and the article that I'm going to use, it will be the plural one just below il, so it will be I bambini. Now I'm going to explain when, in which cases we are using the singular masculine article lo. We use lo article every time we have words starting with z or s followed by a consonant, like for example lo spaghetto. Every time we have a word that starts with a ñ, like in lo gnocco. And when we have words starting with a vowel or h, where lo becomes l apostrophe, as for example l'hotel. Now here we have this word uomo. This word starts with a u, which is a vowel, and finishes with a o. Okay, so because starts with a vowel, we're supposed to use the article lo. Let me write down here, lo. But because in Italian we don't want two vowels together as a pronunciation, we use L with the apostrophe, so it becomes l'uomo. Even in the case of this word, hippopotamo, we have a word that starts with the I, a vowel, and finishes with the O. So it's a masculine singular word. We're supposed to use the article lo, but because we cannot have like two vowels together here, we delete the O and we place an apostrophe. So would be l'ippopotamo. Obviously, for the plural of those two words, we are using gli. So it will be gli uomini, gli ippopotami. Another example of a word where we are using the article lo. Zucchero. So this word starts with the zeta, finishes with the o, so it's a masculine singular word starting with the zeta. So we are using the article lo. It will be lo zucchero. And for the plural, gli zuccheri. For the use of la, the singular feminine article la. So if we take this word donna, we can say that this word starts with a consonant D, finishes with the vowel A. So this word is because finishes with a A, it's a singular feminine word. So we are going to use which article? The article la. So it will be la donna. In the case of the plural, we just need to substitute the a, the final a, with the o, with the e. So it will be donne. And which article are we going to use? The articles plural feminine le. So it will be le donne. Even when we have a word starting with the vowel and is a feminine word, the article la becomes L apostrophe, like in the case of this word, ape. So this word starts with the a, so with a vowel, finishes with the e. This is one of those words where it's, let's say, difficult to understand which gender is the word, because finishes with the e, so supposedly we can think that is a plural word feminine, but it's actually a singular word. But you will learn it by experience, by using the Italian language, and then with the practice you will know by heart which gender is the word. So in this case we have in front of us a word which is feminine singular. Instead of la ape, we say l'ape. So it will be L apostrophe ape. For the plural, we are just using the article le, plural feminine le, and for the plural, we don't have to use the apostrophe. So we can say le api. Small tips. How do you recognize the gender of a word? Generally, by the vowel the word finishes with. O singular masculine, I plural masculine, A singular feminine, E plural feminine. In the case of singular words ending with the E, they can be either masculine or feminine. And normally the plural ends with the I. So now that we have gone through all the definite articles, I will show you back this scheme. It's It would be very useful to have a look at it when I will give you some words where you need to just place the correct definite article next to each word. Place the article you think it might be the correct one to use next to each word given and write it into a comment. Stop the video and take your time to write down all the following words. I hope everything was clear and was quite easy to understand. I can't wait for the next lesson. Grazie mille. Shukran jazilan. Ila liqa.